relax. But as soon as they mention cultist, the president, I don't know how he did it, he just called me and gave me money. I counted 13,000. I was like, sir, I only need 10,000 for school fees. I have pocket money to manage myself. The guy said, don't worry, keep the remaining 3,000 and support yourself. I was blown away. That's how I started my final year. I now paid for hostel, moved into the hostel, and stayed. So that's just an example of how campus is only a fellowship that can have your feeling like that. Except maybe God sends another student to you personally to support you. It's only a fellowship that can quickly run. That's how they saved me from that guy. Eventually, those cult boys tracked that guy. They tracked him and injured him. He ran away from school for almost a whole semester. They wanted to kill him. I don't know what he did to them. Whether he collected their girlfriend, I don't know. But thank God I escaped that. The other time I escaped that was when I passed by a hostel around 7:30, like in the night. I noticed some boys hanging under a tree. That area is always dark, no light there. But it's within hostel area. So when there's a bush path that leads to the other hostel again, so I followed that bush path and I saw some boys hanging under the tree. I didn't even know what they were doing there. Around 7:30, it was already dark. I passed. Only for me to hear few minutes after them that they found a dead body there. The same place I passed. It was moments, I'm not sure it's up to a minute after I passed from there, that they killed somebody. So apparently what happened was that those cult boys were standing under a tree waiting for a particular guy. And they saw me, I saw them, I passed, and they didn't stop me. Only for me to get to hostel and I heard noise, and then we rushed out and said some cult boys had gone down somebody. We rushed the guy to hospital, dead. They wanted to even close the school down, but what they eventually did was to load the school with mobile policemen to keep security. And it was just moments after I passed that place. I was telling my roommate that I just passed that place and I saw those boys standing under the tree. I didn't know they were waiting for somebody. What if they mistook me for the guy they are looking for? That's the second time. The third time I escaped there was when I finished my 300 level and I desperately needed to go home because I didn't have money again. All I had on me was transport fee. And that transport fee, I think, was 2,000 that time. And I went with a friend of mine, and instead of going to the park, we were looking for a cheap ride. We went outside the village. There's a village along where we entered the vehicle that takes us to Kogi. We went and stayed.